Good morning, Deacon John here, September 7th. It's a Thursday. It's time for the Blue Water Vicariate Schools video of the day. Well, we have a couple interesting daily holidays today. It's National Salami Day, and it's National Give Somebody Some Love Day. So make sure you tell your friend today that you love them. That's A-OK. Also, we have some birthday shout-outs. Happy birthday to Kiara and Mr. Gibson over there at St. Mary McCormick Catholic Academy. Happy birthday to both of them today. And now on with This Day in History.
September 7th, 1940. Nazi Germany begins heavy bombing of London and other major cities in Britain during World War II. CBS reporter Edward R. Murrow describes the devastation of what becomes known as the Blitz.
One may see in the light of flares carefully hidden under canvas human beings looking like broken, cast-away, dust-covered dolls, being lifted with careful hands out of a tunnel driven through to the basement of a bombed house.
1997. Mobutu Sese Seko, the former Central African dictator, dies in Morocco at age 66. It happens months after Mobutu is forced into exile following his disastrous rule of Zaire, now known as the Democratic Republic of Congo. 1977. In Washington, the Panama Canal Treaties are signed. The agreement calls on the United States to eventually turn control of the waterway over to Panama during the next 2 decades. 1996. Rapper Tupac Shakur is fatally wounded in a drive-by shooting on his car in the Las Vegas Strip. Shakur dies from his injuries days later. His murder remains unsolved. 1979. Attention, SportsCenter fans. ESPN debuts on cable, the birth of a TV sports powerhouse. 1963. The Pro Football Hall of Fame is dedicated in Canton, Ohio, where what's now the NFL was formed more than 4 decades earlier. And 1936.
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yes, that'll be the day.
Buddy Holly, one of the early stars of rock and roll, is born in Lubbock, Texas. Today in history, September 7th. Tim McGuire, The Associated Press.
This is Franciscan Media's Saint of the Day for September 7th. Today we celebrate Blessed Frederick Ozanam. Born in France in 1813, Frederick Ozanam could have pursued or a teacher. Instead, at age 20, he founded a religious association of laypersons devoted to serving the poor. Such an organization was badly needed in and around Paris, where poverty thrived in the early stages of the Industrial Revolution. Soon, the St. Vincent de Paul Society had spread throughout Europe. Frederick was not content with simply serving the poor. He started a newspaper dedicated to securing justice for the poor and the working classes. His fellow Catholics, however, did not always appreciate the challenging tone of his writings. In 1853, Frederick died, leaving behind his wife and daughter. At his funeral, he was described as one of those privileged creatures who came direct from the hand of God, in whom God joins tenderness to genius to enkindle the world. Frederick Ozanam was beatified by Pope John Paul II at the Paris World Youth Day celebration in 1997. Today, the St. Vincent de Paul Society has close to 1 million members in more than 130 countries.
Our verse of the day from the first book of Peter. But even if you do suffer for doing what is right, you are blessed. Do not fear what they fear, and do not be intimidated, but in your heart sanctify Christ as Lord. Always be ready to make your defense to anyone who demands from you an accounting for the hope that is in you. Yet do it with gentleness and reverence. Keep your conscience clear, so that when you are maligned, those who abuse you for your good conduct in Christ may be put to shame. And Bible trivia today. Here is our question. Jesus once healed 10 men at one time of the same disease. What was that disease? And our knock-knock joke, knock-knock, who's there? Xavier. Xavier who? Xavier breath and open the door. Everybody have a great day.